Now, on the previous videos or modules, we talked about your products and services in the terms of features, their benefits, and their advantages. Now, when you get the feature, benefits, and advantages, we can look at the whole product and list those out. Remember that quick exercise? We listed about the features, we then tied them into benefits, and then we also tied the benefits into specific advantages as they apply to the customer. Now, that right there is our product. Now, here's a question. How does a client perceive your product compared to somebody else's product? So here's what we're going to do in this particular video. We're going to create a simple comparative analysis. And a comparative analysis is that you've actually seen this before when you got into internet websites. You've seen them where you're comparing different products, different services, or different pricing packages. This is no difference compared to what you see there. We're comparing our products with our top 2 or 3 competitors as we see it in the market. So right now, I would like you to think about 1, 2, or even 3 competitors that pretty much sells your products or your services, or pretty much when you talk to a customer, that customer might say something like, you know what, I'm already using that service already, or I'm already have used this company in the past, or I'm currently with this client in the past. What I want you to do is I want you to think about 2 to 3 competitors that you may get or you may see in the market. Now, what I want you to be able to do is to be able to fill up a comparative analysis chart, right? I want you to be able to create one of these. So in this column, if you think about the left column, I want you to think about is your company. Across the top of these potential table is your FBA step 1, feature, benefit, and advantage, right? That's your first column, okay? Write down a feature, benefit, and advantage that you currently have with your product or service. The next column, it's FBA2, and then column 3 is FBA4, and you can do this continuously on. So once again, your first column is talking about your products and the other top 3 other companies that use the services. So first column, it's going to be your FBA1, second FBA2, third FBA3, and so forth, so forth, so forth. And what you're going to do is you're going to put the check marks. Of course, with you should have all 3. Now, I want you to be able to do is that you need to start looking at your competition. So if you look at your competition, do they have the FBA1, FBA2, FBA3 that you pointed out that you have? If they don't, check which one applies to them, and you move down the list as you go. Now, here's the main important thing is that you need to be able to make sure that your company has the most amount of feature benefits and advantages, right? If you start realizing as you go down the columns that you have several other companies that has more feature benefits and advantages, it means that those companies have more rights to be able to get the potential clients out there. So it's your job at this very moment to be able to make sure that your company, your products, your services can solve more potential problems and at the same time is provide more value for the potential customers that you're trying to go after. So this is something that you can do at this very moment and start figuring out who are your top competitors and what are their feature benefits and advantages, or what are the features, benefits, advantages that your company has that they do not. You can actually use this comparison matrix to actually make your company better by being able to figure out, hey, should we actually add more products or services in our company? Or use at the same time as if you have the most amount of, pretty much your benefits, your features, your advantages, then this is something that you can use to make your company stand out from the rest when you're going out there to sell your product and your services. We pretty much call this, other than, for example, the comparison matrix, you can do what they call the progressive insurance, setup. If you ever watch a progressive insurance, advertising in TV or in the internet, they will actually share the rates of the top competition insurances that they have, because what they're pretty much telling the client is this: look, we know that you're going to shop around, but we want you to be able to know is that we did the work for you, and these are are the prices that we have. This is the prices that they have. This is the feature benefits and advantages that we have, and this is what they have. And by you being able to show that, you've shown that client that you actually went out there in the market and wanted to make sure you want to provide the best, programs available, the best features, the best benefits, and provide the most advantages of why that person is going to want to use your service or your product.